Getting along may prove challenging for a Cancer woman and an Aries man. The Cancer woman prioritizes her emotional needs and tends to be possessive, while the Aries man, although occasionally enjoying being controlled, possesses a pioneering spirit and a self-focused temperament. This may lead him to have flirtatious tendencies and become easily distracted. He is extremely receptive to new ideas and loves exploring fresh possibilities. The Cancer woman also embraces innovation, and both individuals share the characteristics of being pioneers. However, their expectations and desires in life are somewhat contradictory, with the Cancer woman seeking a strong family connection, which may not be as important to the Aries man, who craves personal freedom. This contrasting viewpoint may create tension and strain in their relationship. Both partners will need to make significant compromises to find harmony, since the Cancer woman is inclined to be possessive, while the Aries man values his independence. The flirtatious energy can draw the Cancer woman into her shell, making her vulnerable to emotional reactions. You will put some strain on the relationship. You will have some contradictions in terms of getting along. Cancer woman may like to play a little tactics. If she liked the Aries man very much and fell in love with him, she will try to keep him in her hands at first, but in the long valley, you may break up a little bit. Therefore, yes, there are definitely difficulties. But the general compatibility of the charts is very important. In general, we are facing a male model that needs freedom in response to emotional reactions. I hope you will find harmony with difficulties. It is highly probable that a Cancer woman and a Taurus man will form a strong bond. The Cancer woman has a yearning to be possessed, a deep longing she cherishes. She seeks to find solace in being owned by her partner. Fortunately, the Taurus man naturally fulfills this need for protection and possessiveness. Both these signs embody femininity, which allows them to connect on an intellectual level. The Taurus man possesses a clear understanding of his desires and ambitions. Consequently, he values his home and family, which align perfectly with the Cancer woman's expectations. Financial security also plays a significant role in their connection, as the Taurus man excels at ensuring stability. He is constant and reliable in his energy and commitment, making him the ideal match for the Cancer woman. The text that follows provides an insight into the dynamics between a Taurus man and a Cancer woman. Despite being portrayed as individuals who do not readily change their ideas, the Taurus man's strong and unwavering approach resonates with the emotional security sought by the Cancer woman. When a Cancer woman manages to gain the trust of a Taurus man, he becomes more open. Similarly, the Cancer woman, although initially reserved, can reveal a depth and cheerfulness once she establishes faith and confidence. These water signs exhibit a profound perception of life, but come across as slightly guarded initially. Consequently, it takes time for them to break down barriers and build a bond in the early stages of the relationship. In this endeavor, it is typically the Cancer woman who takes the lead due to her tenacity and enterprising nature. As for the Taurus man, the influence of Venus drives possessiveness, enabling him to adeptly navigate a woman's emotional realm. In essence, their ideals and emotional needs coalesce harmoniously, fostering a strong and enduring connection. The Taurus man will be a little sexually aggressive. Cancer woman should be aggressive to respond to these expectations. The Taurus man may also have a sudden anger. Cancer woman is already emotional. There is definitely harmony. Since the Cancer woman is already an emotional zodiac sign, she will not conflict with the Taurus man, and they will find harmony together. It will be a very beautiful relationship. Let's examine the compatibility between a Cancer woman and a Gemini man. The Cancer woman is emotionally oriented, placing her emotional needs at the forefront. This can create a bit of friction in their relationship, as the Gemini man tends to be active and prefers to live in the background. Home holds great importance for the Cancer woman, who strives to find peace within her emotional world. She takes pleasure in physical affection, motherhood, creating a nurturing home environment, and emotional fulfillment. On the other hand, these aspects are far removed from the Gemini man's priorities. Consequently, the relationship may entail some difficulties, as the Gemini man may struggle to respond to the Cancer woman's emotional needs with an intellectual understanding. The possessive nature of the Cancer woman may prove challenging for the Gemini man to navigate. Therefore, it is advisable not to burden the Gemini man with excessive questions, as he dislikes both accountability and criticism. Over time, the Cancer woman may begin expressing her dissatisfaction by mentioning things such as her desire for more attention or missed phone calls. The Gemini man thrives on freedom and independence. For a Cancer woman, having a relationship is important, even though marriage may not be necessary. However, she is not known for being someone who flirts. In contrast, a Gemini man is quite the opposite. He tends to be more extroverted, flirtatious, and focused on fulfilling his own desires. As a result, these two personalities may clash with one another. Although their overall astrological compatibility may imply harmony, considering only their sun signs suggests that they will challenge each other. The compatibility between a Cancer man and a Cancer woman is undeniable. Their needs, expectations, and demands are incredibly similar. Both individuals strive to create a nurturing and cozy home environment where happiness, children, and family take precedence. Emotional security holds utmost significance to the Cancer woman, which is readily fulfilled by the Cancer man. The initial stages of their relationship often involve emotional conversations that provide both partners with the reassurance they crave. Naturally, the similarity in energy attracts these two individuals to one another. However, as time progresses, the excessive similarity may lead to monotony. Since both Cancer signs place great importance on familial ties, they tend to prioritize family gatherings and functions over friends or social outings. It is common for them to bring their family's needs to the forefront during holidays and special occasions. Consequently, balancing these priorities becomes essential. The couple must invest effort in meeting the requirements of their relationship, ensuring that it does not become stagnant. Considering their mutual emotional trust, the Cancer couple enjoys open communication and dialogue. It is important to note that Cancer individuals, being ruled by the moon, are prone to emotional ups and downs. The presence of contrasting fire or earth energies in either partner's astrological chart may introduce a more dynamic aspect to their relationship. However, when observing their sun signs alone, it becomes evident that the counterparts continuously prioritize discussing their emotional needs and maintaining strong family bonds. To prevent falling into monotonous routines, the Cancer couple should engage in frequent conversations and create opportunities for travel. Breaking away from the familiarity of their home and exploring new experiences together can bring necessary excitement and balance. Striving for a healthy balance between cherished home life and external ventures is key to a fulfilling relationship for this Cancer duo. In the compatibility of the Cancer woman and the Leo man, the cheerful and outgoing humorous Leo man may find the Cancer woman domestic and emotional. The Lion man is not so emotional. A little ego is high for the Leo man. Therefore, due to his high ego, he is very interested in women whose ego is at the forefront, but he can also sympathize with the Crab woman, because for him, his home, his living standards are important. For the Leo man, Cancer will be a very beautiful mother to her children. She will also carry herself very well. Cancer energy is a little more introverted. Of course, the Cancer woman may remain a little passive next to the Lion, who is extroverted and loves to show herself very much. Of course, the Cancer woman is actually a pioneer. She is also ambitious, but she is not very communicative. She acts more in her inner world and with her emotions. It will give her the desire to be admired that the Leo man needs. The Cancer woman expresses her love ardently, which the Leo man greatly appreciates. However, he may not fully reciprocate and may seem disinterested in the energetic lifestyle outside. As a result, The Cancer woman might become bored over time and try to draw the Leo man into her own introverted world. The Leo man, on the other hand, will urge her to step out of her shell while she insists on staying within it. They must find a compromise and strike a balance between their two energies, water and fire. While water can extinguish fire, harmony can still be achieved despite the challenges faced in this relationship. Overall, it may be somewhat difficult for the Cancer woman to find the emotional security she seeks in the Leo man. In the Cancer woman and Virgo man compatibility, adapting to the emotional needs of the Cancer woman and the Virgo man's logical nature can be challenging. Virgo men prioritize logic and lack strong emotional needs due to their connection to Mercury. On the other hand, Cancer women, guided by the moon, are highly emotional. This may cause some difficulty in balancing their emotional and logical needs. However, both parties share a connection to feminine energy, which can potentially help them navigate these differences. Thus, despite the challenges, they can still find ways to nourish their relationship. The feminine essence thrives when one expresses themselves openly. Thus, if the Cancer woman can freely articulate her thoughts and emotions without holding back, the Virgo man will at least be inclined to make an effort to empathize and comprehend. Nonetheless, meeting the Cancer woman's multitude of emotional needs may pose a challenge for the Virgo man. On a positive note, the Virgo man excels not only as a dedicated family man, but also in his professional endeavors, driven by a meticulous to-do list. The Cancer woman, on the other hand, is a trailblazer who possesses a profound emotional depth. Other than her emotional requirements, feeling accepted and loved holds immense significance for her. The Virgo man would benefit greatly from being more communicative. While he is capable of engaging in conversation, there are instances when he tends to prioritize the crucial aspects of life, inadvertently neglecting the emotional well-being of the Cancer woman. Though the Cancer woman finds solace in the warmth and comfort of her home, the Virgo man also values it greatly. However, it would be advantageous for the Cancer woman to occasionally venture outside or partake in social activities together outside of their dwelling. It is essential to shift the focus of the relationship from mere responsibilities and to-do lists. As I said, there is harmony because of the female energy, but the very logical side of the Virgo man can be a bit challenging. Also, Virgo man may like to criticize a little. Cancer woman may not be able to take criticism well. Especially a criticism about her personality may be a little difficult for the Cancer woman to handle. They find harmony, they are drawn to each other. Cancer woman trusts Virgo man. In the compatibility of the Cancer woman and the Libra man, I can say that the Cancer woman will be affected by the Libra man's appearance in that social life. With the pioneering structure of the Cancer woman and the pioneering structure of the Libra man, there will be a movement, a start in the relationship. But these two signs are in a hard interaction with each other in the chart. Therefore, we are actually talking about an energy between hardness and compatibility and incompatibility. Libra man can be romantic. Libra man who is in the air group can show the mood to be romantic. Cancer actually wants to give the emotional reassurance that the woman needs. He reflects this in his conversations, but his conversation and energy may not coincide with each other. Cancer woman can be a little scary. Libra man is social. The Cancer woman is actually social too, but the Cancer woman is actually a little more closed. To be friends with the Cancer woman, you need to go through a number of tests of the Cancer woman, because she may not trust very easily. That air energy of Libra can slightly damage that sense of trust of Cancer. Libra man will bring a lot of energy to Cancer's life. It will bring a lot of color, it will bring movement. But in the long run, there is the energy of pushing each other a little in this relationship. The compatibility between the inherently extroverted side of Libra and the slightly more active aspect and the emotional and maternal element of Cancer may not always align. There is evident disparity between the air and water groups. The air group tends to be more inclined towards superficiality, while the water group tends to possess a greater depth. The Cancer woman exhibits the same contrasting traits. Although there is potential for mutual influence and attraction, the Libra man may also be drawn to the possessive nature of the Cancer woman, finding her exceptionally beautiful. However, this compatibility may pose challenges in the long run. It is essential to consider the overall compatibility based on an individual's astrological chart rather than solely relying on sun signs, as harmonization may require significant effort. Cancer woman gets along with Scorpio man. Both are water group, both are deep, both are interested in the deeper meanings of life. Their demands and needs are also similar. Both want emotional security. Scorpio man is possessive. Therefore, he feeds that sense of protection and ownership that the Cancer woman needs. The Scorpio man is also highly intuitive. He can also respond to the expectations of the Cancer woman in her emotional world. Cancer woman is also affectionate, emotional. Cancer woman under the moon, but her emotional needs may vary slightly in her daily routine. Scorpio man is ruled by Mars. Therefore, sexuality is also at the forefront for the Scorpio man. The flavors in life are ambitious and successful in life. The successful Scorpio man and the Crab woman will also find harmony here. In fact, the Cancer woman is also very ambitious and successful. She knows very well what she wants. She is goal-oriented above all. These two water group signs are extremely compatible with each other. Scorpio man gets along very well, especially with water group signs, and it will be a really harmonious relationship with Cancer. The Scorpio man will also respond to the Cancer woman's desire to be a family. The Cancer woman will intuitively infer what he means or make sense of a gesture. The Cancer woman wants to hear, she wants to see, but this situation is a little different against the Scorpio man, because she feels and understands the Scorpion man, because these two are in the same group. Scorpio man can be a little flirtatious alone. Scorpio has the energy of being a little secretive and not revealing himself too much. Mars can give such an energy in the water group. He is a warrior and does not live this too much in the foreground. Scorpio men do not like to say too much, even a little emotional resentment. In this respect, he gets along very well with the Cancer woman. The emotional Cancer woman understands the Scorpion very well with the energy of the water group, and they are very compatible. They experience passion together. It is a passionate relationship. Cancer is very passionate but may not show it. She will open the Scorpio man. She will talk about her passions. She will also talk about her emotional needs. She will definitely give the Scorpio man the emotional reassurance he needs in his life with the Cancer woman. In the compatibility of the Cancer woman and the Sagittarius man, the loving and deep-thinking Cancer woman can attract the attention of the Sagittarius man and the Sagittarius man. Sagittarius has a deep philosophy and perspective. His potential to understand and solve things is very developed. It is focused on understanding. There may be some harmony between this fire group man and the water group Cancer woman, but the emotional needs of the Cancer woman and the Sagittarius man's need to be more free may conflict a little. Fire and water are both in need with each other, but water can extinguish fire. Cancer woman can pull down that very energetic side of the Sagittarius man. Therefore, Sagittarius may feel restricted and under pressure. It is very clear that Sagittarius is very cheerful. Cancer woman is affected by the cheerful energy of Sagittarius, but Cancer woman is more closed box. Sagittarius is more extroverted. For this reason, they may have difficulties in matching. Sagittarius man's need to be free is highly developed. Cancer woman wants to belong. She wants to belong and build a nest. Cancer woman wants to have a relationship first of all. Let's not think of this as marriage, but the Cancer woman will immediately dream in her relationship. Sagittarius man is far from this. The Cancer woman needs to make some effort to convince and attract the Sagittarius man to a marriage or a long-term relationship. You can force each other, but if there is general harmony in your chart, of course you'll be very happy together. This is the interpretation we made by looking only at the sun signs. Fire and water push each other a little bit. You have to balance between the need for freedom and the need for ownership. Cancer man, Capricorn woman, here is a relationship in an energy that is exactly opposite to each other, but exactly what we call the attraction of opposites. Cancer opposes Capricorn both in the chart and in the horoscope. Opposite energies always attract each other. Capricorn woman is a woman who is protective, has developed responsibilities, and knows very, very well what she wants. She is absolutely like that. Therefore, she is very ideal for a Cancer man. Cancer man, because he wants to feel safe. And the Capricorn woman will give this in abundance. There will be harmony between you, but there will also be some friction, because you are both pioneer signs. Therefore, you will push each other. Capricorn woman will also challenge you in life, because the individual in question establishes objectives and expects you to advance towards them. He strongly disapproves of any relaxation on your part. You will always be required to maintain high levels of energy, consistently employed and productive. Consequently, while you provide the necessary conditions at home, he will also offer support in your professional life. He will be your guiding force in life, elevating you. It has been said that behind every strong man stands a woman. In the case of a Cancer man being supported by a Capricorn woman, this interpretation seems particularly appropriate. It will be a harmonious relationship driven by clear objectives, allowing you to maintain a state of equilibrium both at home and in the outside world. The Capricorn woman possesses highly developed emotional needs, which you, as a Cancer man, will be able to effortlessly fulfill. It will undoubtedly be an exceptional relationship. There are some differences in the compatibility of the Cancer woman and the Aquarius man. You are both very, very different from each other. Your stance in life, your expectations, your demands, your needs are so different from each other. Aquarius man is very freedom loving. Aquarius man, who is under the rule of Uranus, is in constant energy. He also has some constant emotions. You know, it is not so variable compared to a variable group, but he is much more sociable, much more outgoing. Aquarius man has many, many things to do in social life. Aquarius man cannot manage to get into the emotional world that Cancer woman needs, because he does not act with his emotions. His emotional needs are not so much, and he cannot make sense and understand emotional demands. In the event that the Cancer woman retreats into her shell, says that she does not understand me and puts herself in the background, the Aquarius man will move away directly, and he will not be able to make sense of it in any way. The Cancer woman needs to be open. She should not retreat into her shell. The Cancer woman also needs to keep up with the energy of the Aquarius man on the social platform. The Aquarius man needs to restrict his freedom a little, maybe a little. He needs to be more oriented towards the Cancer woman. There will be situations like this. Of course, this will make the relationship extremely difficult. They will be angry with each other after a while because they don't understand. We cannot expect them to understand. As sun signs, Cancer woman and Aquarius man are at different poles. If there is planetary harmony in the general harmony of your chart, of course you get along. But since the suns show each other's egoistic needs, expectations will be a little different here. If you are together, I wish you happiness, but be careful not to push each other. The compatibility of the Cancer woman and Pisces man is a matter of question. Both signs belong to the water element, creating a harmonious connection based on their shared energy. They both have a love for immersing themselves in deep emotions, navigating the vast depths of their emotional worlds. Their ability to empathize is highly developed, allowing them to connect and understand each other effortlessly. However, it is important for both of them to avoid getting too consumed by their emotions. It is necessary to surface occasionally and find a balance. They may exert excessive effort in seeking happiness solely within themselves, eventually leading to a monotonous relationship. For the Cancer woman, who is an initiator, it is also vital to venture beyond the confines of home. While she cherishes building a nurturing environment and focusing on family, children, and her role as a mother, she must also appreciate the significance of exploration beyond domesticity. However, when involved with a Pisces man, she experiences these needs intensely and can be influenced by his compassionate nature, his dreamy side, and his ability to share love and support. Therefore, it is crucial to infuse energy into the relationship and engage in activities together. While there may be moments of heaviness, heartfelt conversations can still occur. The opportunity to create enchanting and romantic settings within the comforts of home should not be underestimated. A Pisces man will genuinely understand and relate to her feelings. However, it should be noted that the emotional world of a Pisces man can be unpredictable with highs and lows, seeking understanding from his partner just as she does. The relationship is deeply emotional and inherently romantic, yet it may become mundane over time. To rejuvenate and bring vibrancy, both partners should aim to bring joy and engage in activities that involve social interaction outside of their private sphere.